Well, hey you guys, how you doing? Welcome to Life with Kelly Ann. I'm Kelly, and it is a very beautiful but wet spring day this morning on my back porch. And I am going to read today out of Springs in the Valley. And I want to read out of April 7th. We're reading from Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd. Who is it that is your shepherd? The Lord. Oh, my friends, what a wonderful announcement. The Lord of God and earth and almighty creator of all things. He who holds the universe in his hand as though it were a very little thing. He is your shepherd and has charged himself with the care and keeping of you as a shepherd is charged with the care and keeping of his sheep. If your hearts could really take this thought, you would never have a fear or a care again. For with such a shepherd, how could it be possible for you ever to want any good thing? H.W. Smith. Come, my sheep, shadows deep fall over land and sea. Fast the day fades away. Come and rest with me. Come and in my fold abide. Danger lurk on every side. Till at last night is past, in my fold abide. Come, my sheep, I will keep watch the long night through. Safe from harm and alarm, I will shelter you. Through the night my lambs shall rest, safe upon the shepherd's breast. Folded there are free from care, through the night shall rest. Come, my sheep, calmly sheep, sleep, sheltered in the fold. Weary one, homeward come, winds are blowing cold. Rest until the dawn shall break, then with joy my flock shall wake. Pastures new wait for you when the dawn shall break. Dorothy B. Polsu. The shepherd is responsible for the sheep, not the sheep for the shepherd. The worst of it is we sometimes think we are both shepherd and sheep, that we have to both guide and follow. Happy are we when we realize that he is responsible, that he goes before and goodness and mercy follow. Okay, y'all. Boy, is this timely, right? Come on, let's talk about this a minute. Is the world gone crazy or what? Are we upside down? I don't even like to turn on the news anymore. I don't even like to listen to YouTube. I just want to shut it all off and just live in a bubble. But unfortunately, that's just as crazy, as insane as listening to everything. So you have to be very careful and filter what we hear, because we do need to keep up with what's going on. And at the same time, we also have to understand that God really is in control of what is going on around us. He knows what's going on. And as long as his people continue to stand for righteousness, and as long as his people continue to understand that, what did this person say? The shepherd is responsible for the sheep, not the sheep for the shepherd. That we don't have to be perfect. That yes, we're going to make mistakes, and yes, we're going to blunder, and yes, things are not going to go the way we have planned them to. But as long as we just keep on getting up every day and putting one foot in front of the other, and just keep doing what we know we are supposed to do and follow his lead and not step out in front of him and say, okay, God, we're going to do it this way. But instead, okay, God, how are we going to do things today? And whatever he tells us, make sure that we follow through with what he tells us to do, no matter how silly or crazy it sounds, I mean, think about Noah, okay? I mean, how long did it take him to build that ark? And everybody thought it was crazy till it started raining. So sometimes, y'all, sometimes it's okay to look a little crazy. Sometimes it's okay for people to look at us and go, what on earth are you doing? And if so, you know, if you have a shofar and he tells you to go out in the yard and blow it, blow it. If he tells you to walk around your property and pray in the Spirit, pray in the Spirit. If he tells you to walk up to some stranger on the street and start praying with him, pray with him. And as long as you are following his lead and doing the things that he is asking you to do, and we are following him, then he is going to continue to take care of us no matter what goes on around us. We will be well. And I'm not going to say that we won't get shrapnel. And I'm not going to say that, you know, it won't get a little bit ugly, because I don't know. It might. I want to say that, you know, I would like to think that we'd be safe from all of that, but I don't know. You know, we prepare for the worst and we hope for the best. You know, Brad said the other day, he said, you know, the best thing we can do is prepare. And in 25 years, if we have to throw it all away because we never needed it, then that's wonderful. But spiritually prepare. Because God needs us to be ready at a moment's notice. Because people are searching for truth. And I'm not just talking about, I'm talking about his truth. I'm talking about the kind of truth that is so embedded that when you walk up to somebody, they can see it in you. That when you stand next to them, it just bounces off of you. And they go, oh, because they can feel your presence. They can feel the presence of God on you. But we do not have to be the shepherd. We just have to be the sheep. And we just have to heed his call and follow him. And whatever his voice tells us to do, that's what we do.